And we are live. And we are live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is, from wherever you are watching us, we want to welcome you on this 10th day of January. We are here again, myself and my business partner. We are here again. We promised you that you will see us at least once every week, and we are trying to stay true to that. And today we welcome you. We thank you for watching us. We thank you for being a part of this brief live that we are doing this afternoon. My name is Heather Lewis. I'm the face behind the page Heather Lewis on Facebook. For those of you that are following me, thank you for your follows. Thank you for interacting with me on my page. Thank you. I really could not do this without my support system and the support of all of my followers. So thank you again. I am going to open this little time up to my business partner to introduce herself and to say a little bit to you before we get into what we're going to discuss this afternoon. So here you go, madam.
Hi, everyone. Again, I hope your day is going as good as ours. um, I'm sorry about the time. I know we said 2 o'clock, but I worked like night shift last night, and I was stuck out.
Oh yes.
for
Oh yes.
people. My name is Jill. I am a mom of 4 children. I am a wife. I am a registered nurse by profession, and I do this online business to the side.
Right. Right. So there you have it. We are both busy women, but we have chosen an online opportunity that was presented to us. We chose it because there were a few things that stuck out to us when we decided to jump on this journey. All right. And that's what we want to talk to you about this afternoon. At least one of the things that come up when people are thinking about a business like this. Angel, you can also attest to this. When we first saw this opportunity, the first thing that came to mind, I would say for myself, the first thing that came to mind for me was, is this a legitimate business? Because we know that the online space is filled with all manner of things. It's filled with
Mhm.
all kinds of opportunities, and there many times you've got to really sift them out. I know people do not like clicking. I'm one of those persons don't like clicking on links and open up pages that I'm not familiar with, because I always sometimes feel like there's something scamish about it, or that, like, what is this? Is it a virus? There's all of that out there in the online space, and we know that. All right. But one thing that was where my fear was when I really got into, like, started to look at the post and started to listen to the information that was being presented. Yes, the human side of us, skepticism rises. We are always first, and it's not really, I don't think it's always skepticism, but it's just us in our human selves being careful of what we do with information. All right. And that's fine. That's really okay. We must be careful about what we do with information. One thing we must do when we get information is sift it out, check it out for ourselves. I am a person like that. I love to do my due diligence and research things and you know, we Google is our best friend. At least he's my best friend. I'm always Googling something, let me check this out, let me hear
Yeah.
what people are saying about this thing, let me get an insight as to what it's all about, see if I can check it out from that perspective. And that's a good thing. So it's not really always skepticism in a bad way. It's skepticism that leads you to be careful of your decision making, because you have to be. Because many people pop on to these things, they click links and they follow instructions that are being given online, and they are not what they're made out to be. And many people end up being in serious problems because of that. But I want to say today, when I found out about this online business, the first thing I did was did my own research about it. I Googled it. I checked to see if there was any information on YouTube or on Google that, could have given me some bit of guidance as to what this was all about. And the next thing I did, I sought information from the very person that had made that post. And I said, well, if she's not a real person, I am going to figure it out, you know? And so I sent that very person that I saw the post about, who made that post, I sent her a message and I said, hey, is this for real? Let me know. I mean, I asked the direct questions. She was gracious enough to send me the information that I needed at that time to make me think about what I wanted to do. Because you have to consider what your next step is going to be. I can give you all the information that you need, but in the end you've got to make a decision, like, what am I going to do with this information?
Yep.
How is this information going to make this choice better for me, or is it going to help me to make this decision? Is the information I'm getting um leading me to the path that I want, that I am considering taking. All right. So that's what I did. And so today we want to talk to you about the legitimacy of this business and what caused us to make the decision to join the business. What caused us to give this a second thought. All right. Because we had to know that there was something serious about this in order to move forward. So I am going to let my business partner give you her experience. You heard a little bit of mine, but I'm going to let her give you her experience in terms of how she decided to take the step of faith and follow through in this business.
So before I start, I want to acknowledge Lisa Marie. Hi, Lisa Marie. She's watching from Ontario, Canada. Lisa Marie, in the Caribbean, we would say you will live long. You know why? Because we was literally just talking about you. We was literally
Yes.
just talking about you, Lisa Marie. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. But
Yeah,
I know how
yeah,
supportive you are. Like, you
yeah,
send a message, so you answer right back.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you for your support.
Yes.
It's all right. Check out the person profile. We are real people. We have our faces and families all in our business page.
Yes, yes.
Yes, you want live long. Yes, girl. Um, so for me, and this is the first thing I tell people because I tell you, this is the first thing I wanted to know.
Hmm.
Is this business legitimate, right? And I tell
Right.
people the first thing, when you start this business, you will get a tax form so that when tax time comes around, you can pay your taxes
Hmm.
legitimately. One thing I don't play with is that IRS. I don't play with it. I don't play with it
You
because I
don't
don't
want
like
to.
embarrassment, and I want to bag this on my hand. Please.
Yeah. Hmm.
So I don't
Hmm.
play with it. So it's a legitimate business. You sign a tax form so that when tax time comes around, you can pay your taxes legitimately.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The second thing is that the transparency of this business, right?
Mm-hmm.
You watch that free webinar first. You want to know more. If you don't want to know more, that's it. If you
Mm-hmm.
want to take the next step is transparent. You pay that 149, and the
Mm-hmm.
thing is that 149. I call it free 149 because
Mm-hmm.
after 30 days, you decide, you know what, this business is not for me. I
Yeah.
saw everything in this business. You're gonna see the entire business model. You're gonna
Right.
come into the community.
Right.
Everything you would see, everything. And
Right.
if you decide before 30 days, this is not for me, you get your refund. And to
Yep.
me, that's transparent for me,
Yep. Yep.
right? That you showing me the exact business model,
Right.
everything. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to hide nothing or whatever. The
Right.
transparency tells it all.
Mm-hmm.
Also the accessibility. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you wanna when you start a business, you want to be accessible to your
Mm-hmm.
mentor and coach.
Yeah.
Right? There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people who said they start a business and then within the next week, 2 weeks, they're trying to call their coach or whatever. They can't get on to them. They're trying to call them mentor. They can't get on to them. So
Mm-hmm.
this business is totally different when it comes to that. Your coach and your mentor is literally a
Mm-hmm.
messenger or call out,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Literally a messenger.
Mm-hmm.
So that accessibility to somebody to provide information for you, in a
Right.
timely manner. And we
Right.
have actually a 72-hour policy in our business, to get
Mm-hmm.
back to you, but nobody is not going to take 72 hours, to
Exactly.
get back
To
to you, right?
respond to you. Yep. Yep.
So we
Mm-hmm.
will get back to you before that time. So
Yeah.
those three things stuck out for me. The first thing is that tax form, because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't tell you I
Mm-hmm.
don't play.
Exactly.
So the tax form and
Exactly.
the accessibility.
Mm-hmm.
With my coach, when I saw her ad, she said, "You want me to call you?" And she talked to me. I was like, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
Any
Yes.
background, and then
Yes.
Lisa Marie say, you go through the person's profile, we just be searching through people.
Yes.
I went straight down to the first ever, the first ever post she put on.
Yes.
I
Yes.
went straight down.
Yes.
I say, I need to
Yes.
check out this thing
Mm-hmm.
properly. We know the scope of
Mm-hmm.
profiles, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you can scope out somebody's profile, you put in your real
Right.
easy
Mm-hmm.
places.
Mm-hmm.
I will not put my face to something
Right.
legitimate.
All right.
Right?
Definitely.
Being very
Definitely.
vocal person
Hands
that I
down.
am, and
Mm-hmm.
also being a registered nurse, I'm not here to
Right.
put nothing in jeopardy, and I will not put
Mm-hmm.
my face to something that's legitimate.
Right.
That
Mm-hmm.
is something
Mm-hmm.
else to think about, and yeah.
Yeah. And just like my partner is saying, just like Jill is saying, I am the same person, the same kind of person when it comes to getting into certain things. And I talk about that anytime at all. Whenever I have to make a decision, I make sure that I have all the information that I need in order to make this decision. And that's one thing I loved about it. When I questioned, was this business legitimate? That was one of the things that made me feel comfortable, because we don't play with the IRS. The IRS is nobody for you to mess with. And when I found out that with this business you do pay taxes, and then when you got into it, you signed that form that is going to be your 1099 or whatever, that form that is going to be your tax form at the beginning of every year. You knew what you were getting into. And then when it comes back to that 149, that also made me feel comfortable, because I know of opportunities that have presented itself online. They ain't got no money back to it. It's either you're in or you're out. All right. And the fact remains, to me, that is free money, because 149 for a website, for a sales funnel, and a wealth of information. This system is easy, it's comprehensive, anybody can do it, and there is nobody that tells you that you have to learn everything in a month or 2 weeks. You take your time. If you want to replay a video 40 times before you really understand what the video is saying, you can do that. And the next thing that really, really, really helped me to make my decision was because I knew there was help available to me. I wanted to know that at the end of the day, if I was faced with difficulty, I had someone there that I could refer to who was going to help me
Exactly.
along this journey, because none of us know everything. None of us know everything. And when you're getting into business, you know that you're going to come up to roadblocks. You know you're going to hit places where you're going to want to ask questions. You're going to come up to places where you don't know what to do. And that has been my situation in a lot of cases when I started this business. But because I had help assigned to me, like my beautiful mentor here, she has been accessible to me. If I send her a message and say, Jael, I need your help when you got some time, I am sure she's responding to me, and she's coming on and sitting with me sometimes through my processes, whatever they may be, because that's what we offer.
Yep.
You are not going this alone. So there's no need for you to be afraid of the process. The process is not to scare you. And I'm telling you, sometimes the thing that scares you the most is the things that you need to really do, because that fear
It controls
pushes
you.
you. It really does. It's something that takes you out of your comfort zone. For me, online was never, I don't even know how I how I got this brave to be doing what I'm doing here now. But when you begin to do it, when you begin to motivate that side of you that has been hiding in the closets many times, we're hiding
For
because we
real.
don't want to be seen, we don't want to be heard, and we feel that we're not good enough sometimes. For some of us, like, oh, what are gonna say if I go on a live, or what are gonna. When you put yourself out there, and that's the next thing about it, if this business was not legitimate, you didn't see in my face. There was no way, according to as and along with jail, you were not seeing my face
For real.
on no screen telling you about nothing. My repetition has too much of weight for me to put myself out here to tell you about something that does not mean anything, and it's a lie. I'm gonna come and stand here or sit here and tell you, oh yeah, try it, and I know it's a lie. I would never ever do that. That's
Exactly.
definitely a no for me. All right. So the fact that you've got people, real people, coming out here and placing their reputations on the line and saying, hey, try this thing, try it. And the thing is, you don't have to do everything. All we're asking of you to do right now, the first step to the whole puzzle, is to sign up on a website. Her website is on her window. Mine is here. www.heatherandlife.com. Amen. We don't need your social security. We don't need your telephone number. We are not going to be the ones pestering you. We ain't doing that.
Nope.
All you have to do is sign up, watch a webinar. You watch that webinar and you get the information that is needed to help you to make a decision. That's all there is to it. Simple and easy. All right. So that's what we wanted to discuss with you today, the legitimacy of this opportunity. JL.
Yes. And let me just acknowledge some love, say Lisa Marie. Thank you for loving. Sending your love.
Thank you, Lisa Marie. Thank
Ugo
you.
George, Ugo George Confidence. So I talked to Ugo George this morning. So thank you sis, for watching him. And she's watching from the UK, my UK
Oh
people.
wow, wonderful.
I have a love for UK now. Like I
Won-
really love UK.
Wonderful.
Very
Thank
cool.
you for joining us.
Yes, I had some new business partners from the UK, so I really love you all.
Wonderful.
Um,
Wonderful.
and Nikiza, oh Noel, thank you so much
Yes,
for
Nikisa is one of
your
my friends on my page. Thank you, Nikisa, for watching. Thank you. I appreciate it.
advice.
Yes.
Right. And yes, Lisa Marie say 149 West Street for real.
Yeah.
I call it free 149
Yeah.
because there's
Yeah.
no way,
Bec-
it's
yeah.
not for you, it's not for you.
Yeah. If
It's
it's
just-
not for you, it's not for you because you have 30 days. 30 days. Less
But
than 30 days.
I will tell
Mhm.
you, a lot of people in our community they refunded. And you
Mhm.
know what? They came right back
They came
because
right back.
there's,
Yep.
you're not
Yep.
gonna see
Because
another
they
business
knew.
like this.
Mhm.
You're not
They
gonna
knew
see
there
even
was
my mother.
nothing like it. Yeah.
My mother, I just talked to her just now. She always looking at online businesses, and she was like,
Yeah.
she was the person who tell me, "Girl, do this," because we
Yes.
watch all the videos together, everything, and she was like, "Start this because this is
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
I've ever
Yeah.
seen." That
Yeah.
is the best
Yeah.
one.
And I agree. I agree. And that's what I even, when I started this business, I was talking with my mother too. And I showed her, I said, this is what this thing is all about. And I gave her the brief synopsis of what I wanted to do. And my mother was the same. She said, you can't beat 149. I mean, even if you don't want your money back, 149 in comparison to thousands of dollars that people ask for when it comes to trainings pertaining to things that you get into online. I remember one time I heard of $5,000 for the training package alone.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Exactly.
149? You cannot compare, you know? And the beauty about it is you get back your money, you still have the knowledge. The knowledge is not swooped back from you. All right. You still have the knowledge. The knowledge is there. It was given to you. Nobody is going to ship it away from you after you have paid your 149. You get your money back and you walk off into the sunset with the knowledge and your money back. So
Exactly.
it's a win-win situation for you anyway, you know? So
Okay.
when you think about it, there is so much to gain if you just take the step of faith. And I am saying to everybody, we, especially as Caribbean people, step out on faith. We work really hard in these countries to make the life we want for ourselves and our families. We put all in 2, 3, 4 jobs just to make those numbers
Long
connect.
hours.
And the
Long hours.
hours. You
Mm-hmm.
miss out time with your family because you got to be at your job. You got to do this. You got to do that. You run from one to the other. Some families, husband and wife pass each other the door. Morning, good evening. That's it. We do it. We literally do it all to create that life for ourselves. Why can't you want something better or just want something more, and this more, it doesn't take you away from your family. You do it from the comfort of your own home. You do it at your own pace on your own time, when with your 2 and 3 jobs. If you want, it's up to you. With
Mm-hmm.
your 2 and 3 jobs,
Eventually, you might leave some.
and eventually you
We
will, because
got-
we know about people that are leaving their
yeah.
main hustles and doing this as as their main hustle, leaving all the main jobs and coming and deciding, hey, I need freedom. I need to be able to be at home and enjoy my family while I'm making money. And they're doing it and they're successful at it. People are paying off the mortgages. People are what, mortgage free? Ooh, we dream about that. And
I'm
people
telling
are
you.
acquiring that in this business.
Yeah.
You paying off thousands of debts. I know that's exactly what I desire to do. Pay off debts, create the life you want when you retire. Things like that you have access to in this business. So it's how much you want it. How much you want it. If you want it bad enough, you're going to take the information and just make the decision that you have to make. Today, sign up on my website. to watch that webinar. www.heatherandlive.com. Sign up, watch the information session. Send your girl a message and let me know you want us to talk about this or you want some more information, whatever it is. Hit your girl up and let's start the conversation and let's start the ball rolling to make your life better and to create the life you want for yourself and your family. All right? Yes, Jill.
I just want to thank everybody for watching. And even if you're watching the replay, you can still put where you're coming, where you're
Yes,
watching from. And
definitely.
you can feel free to share the live because I always say that it might resonate for somebody else.
Yeah.
You might not be looking for an online business.
Mm-hmm.
It could resonate with somebody else who's actually looking for an online business. So,
Mm-hmm.
what I want to say is that if after you watch your webinar and you're kind of fearful of taking the next step, just sit down and think to yourself, what do you want? Like, why do you really
Mm-hmm.
need to start an online business? Because
Yes.
I always
Yes.
tell you, this is not an online work. This is not a regular job. This is not.
All right. Yep.
And
Yep.
what an online business can do is change your life, right? An
Exactly.
online job cannot do that, right? My nursing profession cannot do that.
All right.
I
Yep.
recently put up a post of what my nursing profession can do. My online business has done, right? So
Yes.
if
Yes.
it's something that you really want to change, you really want, that
Mm-hmm.
flexibility of,
Mm-hmm.
just being able to work from anywhere,
Yeah.
anytime you want, right? You're a
Yeah.
busy mom, you're a busy parent, you're a busy professional like us, and
Mm-hmm.
you're really looking to, have a flexible stream of income, right?
Right.
As a
Right.
small business, take that step, watch that webinar, take
Yeah.
the next step. The next step is refundable. It's really a no,
Yes.
right? The
Yes.
next step, and take a leap of faith and check out. You would
Mm-hmm.
see and
Mm-hmm.
you would see whether it's for you or not. As we told you, you have a 30-day guarantee, money back guarantee if it's not for you.
Mm-hmm.
We will welcome you. We will guide you through this business, and we
Exactly.
cannot wait.
Yes.
You can ask
Yes.
her. I'm
Yes.
so excited about this business and passionate about this business. We
Yes.
really cannot wait to
Yes.
see you succeed and to see you in the community.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about. You say yes to this, you get friends all across the globe that are here to welcome you and to stay engaged with you. All right. So God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking this short snippet of your time away to listen to us. And as Jill said, if you're looking at the replay, please drop us a word in the chat.
You
Let
can
us
even
know.
say hello,
Say
right?
hello. Just say hello. Let us know that you are watching. All
Yeah.
right. Just let us know you are watching us. And we will be grateful for that. If you need any further information from us, go on our page, hit us up. All right. And we are going to respond to you. Oh God, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And we're waiting to hear from you.
Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.